Welcome to the Abyss. We're back playing more Slay the Spire. And I'm going to play Watcher again. Now that I've done my little silent diversion. Got another 820 win under my belt, which is always nice. But I think Watcher is probably my best bet for beating a boss in one turn. So I'm going to see if we can make that happen. And also, I just want to get better at Watcher. Transform 2 could be kind of cool here. I also don't mind just a simple remove one card. Let's see what our act layout looks like. Let's see. Maybe that's a doable Burning Elite. I don't like doing it with no upgrades. The pathing's kind of awkward. Probably not going to want to go to 2 shops, which means I can go right after the Burning Elite. Get a fire, another Elite, then another fire. And it looks like a bunch of events towards the end, which isn't a bad thing, I suppose. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to remove a defend. And I'll go right up here. I guess this is an easy... guess I can even full block. Miracle to get one of these guys closer to death. Yeah, and now I can just eruption here, strike here, and probably draw lethal. Which is the name of the game on Watcher. Just kill everything. And I love Cut Through Fate as a first pick. So give me a Cut Through Fate. Very good card. What I don't like for an event is the card in the wall. A note for yourself that I'm not going to interact with. Not a big fan of that event at all. Eruption here might be a little dangerous. I think we're going to be fine though. Because I can miracle. Drawing that strike is scary. I don't think it's going to matter though because there's 2 in the draw pile and we kill with 2. And I don't think I want a windmill strike. Not a big fan of any of these cards. Crescendo's okay. I prefer an upgraded one, and I'm not going to have an upgrade to give to it. I think I just Vigilance defend here. Rough start to the fight. Okay. Should be able to kill next turn. As long as we get Eruption and 2 strikes. And we do. Cool. And I like Wheel Kick. Wheel Kick's a nice strong card. Draw 2 is nice. I don't usually like conclude that much. Although I guess it's not bad. Area damage. I just don't like that you have to end your turn after you play it. Prostrate's nice too, but I'm going to take Wheel Kick here. Want damage. And look at this shop. Good lord. I have to choose between Ragnarok and Tantrum. Can't quite afford both of them. Both pretty good options though. I think I probably value the Way into Wrath more than I value the Ragnarok. It's hard to pass up on a on sale Ragnarok though. I honestly can't decide. I guess I already have the Wheel Kick, so we're a little starved for energy at the moment. I'm going to buy the Tantrum. Sorry, Ragnarok. And I can still afford a removal, so get rid of another defend. Very nice start to the deck. Obviously, I'm going to take this Burning Elite. Could be a little scary, but I think we'll be alright. I don't like... Sentries are tough for Watcher. I think I just Eruption Wheel Kick here. Take 18 to do it. Do get a kill though. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Health is a resource, right? Oh, and missing that Tantrum sucks. That's pretty bad. Might need the Snake Oil to bail us out here. Although we do get Vigilance. So maybe we're fine. I'm just going to strike Vigilance. now we get Tantrum. So I can Eruption, Tantrum, Cut Through Fate. Should have discarded that Wheel Kick, but I didn't want to miss Tantrum again. And look, I can even Tantrum Vigilance here. Awesome. Alright, so all in all, I'd say this fight went pretty well. Get a letter opener, which isn't the greatest on Watcher, but we'll take it. Distilled Chaos is pretty cool. And I don't think I want any of these. Maybe a Tranquility's okay. Yeah, Tranquility's okay. I already have 2 ways into Wrath, so I guess 2 ways into Calm is pretty cool. Give me Tranquility. I'm going to upgrade, I think, the Eruption first. Probably get the Tantrum next. Cost reduction on Eruption is really important, though. And I'd like to start in Wrath. So I'm going to skip this turn. Now I can Eruption Tantrum, and we have Tranquility in hand. I might even get to play this Tantrum a second time with the Cut Through Fate here. Looks like I can. So I'm going to do that. Because then we draw it again. Can't quite kill with Wheel Kick here, unfortunately. Unless maybe I Tranquility then Tantrum. Get a little energy back. There's also the Snake Oil possibility that could get me a kill here. I'm going to Tantrum and then Snake Oil. See what happens. Okay. We did get a 0-cost Tranquility. That's okay, I guess. That lets us play Eruption again. And Wheel Kick doesn't quite kill here. Oh, but I have 3 energy, so we're good. Cool. And Sundial. Okay. Maybe the pieces of an infinite forming here. Regen Potion's pretty cool. And Wreath of Flames actually isn't bad with Tantrum. But maybe I just want another Cut Through Fate. Yeah, give me another Cut Through Fate. Gremlin Horn, that's a pretty cool relic. And we get a Wasted Chop, which is sad. Oh. Well, I couldn't have bought it here anyway. Trip would be amazing. I wish I could afford Trip. Can't afford anything. I could buy a Fasting. Fasting's pretty good with Tantrum. It's kind of a scary power to play. Because you lose energy for playing it. But we maybe have enough Stance with the Tranquility and the Tantrum already added to make it work. And it's on sale. Give me Fasting. It's a cool power. I'm going to upgrade Tantrum next. And I guess I'll probably upgrade Fasting after that. Take some combats here. Some events, some combats disguised as events, rather. Yeah, and nice easy fight. And I don't think I want a 3rd Cut Through Fate. I should probably take this Deceive Reality going against Guardian. I haven't added any block yet, and this is a good block card. The nice having the safety that retains. And I'll definitely take gold here for health. And I think our health is going to be fine, so give me max HP. Now I'll upgrade Fasting, I guess. The Gremlin Horn and the Sundial, it might actually be playable. Do I want to play it right here? I think I probably do. So let's just Fasting, Eruption. And I think I'm going to have the damage next turn, so I'd like to hold on to this Miracle. Although maybe you can argue I should Miracle and play Deceive Reality to hold on to the safety. Yeah, let's do that. Because having that block is going to be pretty important. Now this Tantrum absolutely destroys. Just crazy. And I guess I could cut through Fate here. I better Tranquility, actually. With that little block in the drop pile. I guess we can always Tranquility next turn, though, huh? I'm going to cut through Fate. Okay, and I did draw to my Defend. That's really bad. Figures, you get the 1 and 6. That's okay, though. At least we can exit Wrath. And I guess I'll play my safety now. Blocks for so much thanks to fasting. It's really crazy. And I guess defend full blocks here so I can hold my safety. Might need it this turn, might not though. So we do so much damage now. Especially if I can draw Tantrum, which I don't even need to. I can just strike and be fine. And I get Vigilance, Deceive Reality. Oh, I can't play both though. That's fine. One safety's plenty. It'll bail me out this turn if I need it. Which I don't think I even do. Because I can Eruption. Yeah, cut through Fate. Then Tantrum. Strike doesn't quite kill, so I guess I just Vigilance Defend here. And then Strike Wheel Kick doesn't quite kill. Can't play them anyway, can I? So I guess we just Safety Defend here. Definitely going to want an Energy Relic with the fasting in the deck. We'll see if we get one. Spirit Shield's pretty good block. Better if we have more Retain. But I guess I take it. I definitely don't want Alpha or Judgment. Those are weird, not useful cards. So Spirit Shield it is. And I do technically get energy. If you watch my last Silent run, we became a busted king there. And I actually got really good cards. So maybe that's going to happen again. Sacred Bark is pretty underwhelming, and I don't want Velvet Choker. Even a little bit. So, Busted Crown it is. Okay, so now I can afford a card remove. There are 2 early shops. Where are my elites? Looks like the 3 elite path goes up the middle. It's not a bad one either. So I'm going to go this way. Try to get 3 elites. I guess I just Eruption, Tantrum, Cut Through Fate. And Strike doesn't quite kill. But I can just Miracle to play Fasting, so let's do that. And then whatever we draw this turn should kill now. Yeah, Wheel Kick. Nice and easy. And yeah, this is how it works. You take Busted Crown and get amazing cards offered to you. I definitely want Meditate, because it's a great card. Gives you Retain and Stance Change. What's not to love? And I think I keep removing Defends here, since we added Deceive Reality and the Spirit Shield. Yeah. Let's do that. Maybe. Although I just noticed Abacus here. The deck is kind of small. And we have 2 Cut Through Fates to cycle it a little bit faster. And we have Sundial, so we're incentivized to do that. Maybe this is a good Abacus. Let's try it. Little extra block never hurt anybody. Ooh, the birds hurt people though. Well, I guess they're not going to hurt me just yet anyway. I think I can afford to full block here, so I'm going to try to knock down the middle one. Oh yeah, I can do even more than that now. Because Tantrum knocks one down on its own. So I don't even need the full block here. Just cut through fate, get Tantrum back, knock you down. Then I'm going to Miracle, strike, knock all three down. Pretty good turn, if I do say so myself. I can't say the same about this turn, though. Is this bad enough to use a potion? Probably not. So I Deceive Reality. Let's see. Deceive Reality, Spirit Shield, and Meditate will full block for me. So I guess I do that. And give me Eruption. And yeah, look at the Abacus, already helping out. Definitely has potential to do a lot in the long run, especially if I keep removing cards. And we're obviously not going to be adding a ton of cards with Busted Crown. I could maybe take this Crush Joints. If it was upgraded, I probably would. I don't think I have an upgrade to give to it, though. So I'm not going to take it. And we get a remove. Okay. So I'm glad I did it this way. Get the Defend out of here. Bottled Lightning. Do I want to bottle anything? I feel like I don't. So let's take the key. And see how we do against Book of Stabbing. Turn 1 Fasting is kind of cool. Probably just play that, yeah? Probably just play that. It's kind of a rough turn otherwise, though. Because then what? I play Fasting. I guess I could Miracle, Wheel Kick, and then Meditate, Wheel Kick. That's probably the best I'm going to do here. Taking a bunch of damage, though. I did remove all my block, so I don't know what I expected. And yeah, can't even Spirit Shield here. I could use a potion. Let's use this Distilled Chaos. It's not the greatest potion. And it did get us a bunch of block, so I'm pretty happy with that. And now I can even Eruption. And I like this draw next turn, so I'm just going to strike, meditate, I guess Vigilance? Yeah. Because we're going to burst out of Calm with Tantrum. And then I can strike 3 times, doesn't quite kill. That's unfortunate. So I guess I just strike once. Then do Vigilance. What, Deceive Reality? Take 0. Hopefully kill with Tantrum this turn. Yeah, we do. Cool. And we get a Dreamcatcher. I don't know that I'm going to be resting very much. And it gives us a 1 card reward, but whatever. And again, I'm just astonished at the power of the Busted Crown, because Mental Fortress is amazing here. We already have a bunch of Wrath and Calm, so this is a lot of block. Give me that. It's probably so good that I upgrade that. Although upgrading Meditate would also be nice. Yeah, let's get Meditate first. But I'll definitely upgrade that Mental Fortress at some point. And another rough turn 1. Let's see. I guess I can afford to cut through Fate first. Discard. Well, maybe I don't mind holding Tranquility here. Yeah, draw the Tranquility. That's fine. Because then I'm just going to Deceive Reality, play Safety, and then meditate the Cut Through Fate and Deceive Reality. Make sure we have a lot of block here. We're definitely taking some damage. But, you know, with that draw, there was pretty much no way we weren't taking damage there. Now I think I Eruption first, then Tantrum. Let's Cut Through Fate. to hopefully draw. I guess we didn't draw Tantrum. Discard the strike. Give me Mental Fortress. That's cool. Play that. We're probably going to use Tranquility here. Oh, and Wheel Kick Strike perfectly kills. So that means I'm going to Miracle. Wheel Kick. There's my Tantrum. I think I just strike. Spirit Shield full blocks. But I could also full block with Tranquility and Deceive Reality, I think. Since I have the Mental Fortress in play. In fact, I can Tranquility for some block and then Tantrum for some more energy. And then I guess Vigilance. Yeah, with Tantrum coming, just Vigilance here. And we Tantrum. Should have done Fasting before I played that. That's okay though. Not getting punished for it at least. And then we just win. Blood Vial is cool. I don't think I want to protect. Don't think I want to protect. Potion Belt with Entropic Brew is really awesome. We just got a lot more potions. And now I upgrade Mental Fortress. And I want one more elite, so I'm going to go left here. A lot of events turning into combats this run. Guess it's not a horrible thing. Though it's less than ideal when you have Busted Crown. With Tantrum in the drop pile, probably just Fasting here. And I could Miracle Cut Through Fate. But if I draw a Tantrum, I'm going to be sad. So I think we're just good here. Wouldn't have drawn Tantrum. So, but I do get the full block, right? Just Spirit Shield. I'm going to Miracle the Mental Fortress and Meditate to give me Wheel Kick, Cut Through Fate, which should kill this turn. Eruption, Tantrum, yeah, dead. I guess Upgraded Evaluate isn't the worst thing in the world. Decent block card, which technically gives you draw, although Insight's kind of weird. It's like you pay one draw to get one more. It is draw positive. I also feel like I have all the block I need though, with Deceive Reality and Mental Fortress and Spirit Shield. I'm going to skip this. What I would really love, obviously, I say this, you know, pretty much every run, but with the Tantrum, the best block we're going to get is Talk to the Hand. Let's see. I could Miracle to Meditate, but that's not really doing anything for me. So I guess I just take 3. Not the end of the world. Now we're going to Fasting, Eruption, Tantrum. Just does giant damage. So strong. Maybe if this was upgraded, I'd take it. I don't want another unupgraded Tranquility. Especially now that I have the Meditate to get into Calm. Probably Fasting here. We're not blocking anything anyway. And I can Tranquility at the end to at least reduce the damage. So let's do that. I'm not going to spend the Miracle to strike here. Just going to take 8 to the Jerk Mystic. Guess I just Mental Fortress, strike, Deceive Reality here. Glad they weren't attacking that turn. Now they're attacking. Looks like I can probably get to that Tantrum though and kill this Jerk. Yeah, easily. So that's the end of him. Get to play Tantrum again because it's the most broken card. And Fear Potion's pretty cool. I don't think I want Prostrate. I don't think I want it. Hard committing to the Wrath stance here. This might be kind of a long fight. Maybe it's good for the regen potion. Watcher doesn't really have long fights. This is about as long as they get, though. I guess let's Spirit Shield, strike here. And maybe it's worth using Miracle to get into Calm. Or I could just Tranquility and get into Calm and save the Miracle. Let's do it that way, since I don't need the block from Vigilance. And I guess I've decided I'm not using my regen potion because it's kind of already too late for that. That's fine. Wheel Kick you, draws a bunch. Cut Through Fate. I guess give me Fasting. See what we draw here. We get Tantrum. I want to use Miracle to play Tantrum because it's so much friggin' damage with Fasting in play. Then we instantly redraw it and win the fight. Nice, easy Gremlin Leader. Tiny Chest is not a good relic. I don't want Crescendo at all. Maybe if it was upgraded, I'd take it. And what do I want to upgrade now? I guess Tranquility. Having that 0 cost is nice since it retains. Cut Through Fates don't matter that much. They're kind of nice upgrades, I guess. I don't think I even know what the upgrade on Deceive Reality is. It is just 3 block. Yeah, that's not really worth it, I wouldn't say. Let's upgrade the Tranquility. And let's see how this fight goes. Maybe I need the potion here. I love that I've already seen Tantrum. That's pretty good. I think I can afford to wait on the health potion. Not a super big deal. I wonder if I Fasting in this fight. I think what I definitely do is I Wheel Kick, strike you. That means I can play Tantrum here. That means I do want a Fasting, right? So let's Miracle to play Fasting, then kill this guy with Tantrum, which I could potentially redraw thanks to the Gremlin Horn, which is pretty crazy. I think I just Mental Fortress here to get that in play. We have the safety of the Tranquility if we need it. And now I can just throw a big Tantrum and punish the crap out of this guy. He is resummoning. I don't really have anything to meditate. So I guess I Vigilance and then meditate both cards. Now I get to Tantrum. Cut Through Fate. I guess it doesn't really matter. 2 damage is 2 damage though. Strike you first. Cut Through Fate here. Gives me Eruption. Eruption kills him. Then I can Wheel Kick here. Still didn't get my Tantrum. That means I don't want to play Cut Through Fate because I don't want to draw the Tantrum and not play it. So I'll just strike here. And yeah, we're pretty much out of this fight. Tranquility is going to come up big here. It's Tantrum. Yeah, Tranquility, Deceive Reality, and Safety. Take 1. I can live with 1. Now we Tantrum. Cut Through Fate. Let's see. Guess I just draw the Eruption here. Can I meditate? Probably want to get like Deceive Reality wheel kick if I meditate. I'm going to block more. So vigilance, meditate again. Give me deceive reality, wheel kick. As long as we draw tantrum here, which I think we guaranteed do, we should win pretty easily. Being able to play tantrum and immediately redraw is so insane. I love it. And yeah, Vault is an amazing card. Give me that. Couldn't really ask for a better rare, I don't think. More energy would be nice. Although Sozu doesn't let you use Entropic Brew, so I don't want Sozu. I could drink it right now and just waste all those potions that I have, but those are decent potions, the 2 dupe pots especially. Philosopher's Stone is always scary, especially when you're going against the heart, because giving him a point of strength when he does, you know, multi-hits a third of the time is not the greatest thing in the world. So I think I'm going to lean toward Astrolabe here. Probably get rid of 2 strikes in my last defend. Get upgraded cards in return. Could be anything. Okay. Upgraded Cut Through Fate, and Weave goes really well when I have 3 Cut Through Fates. So that's going to be a lot of chip damage. And Devotion makes me wish I took a Prostrate. It's probably not going to be much of a factor. But hey, you know, after you play it, Divinity every 4 turns, not the end of the world. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's also just, you know, a power that I can get out of my deck by playing it. So that's pretty cool. And where are my elites? Not here. I get 2 at most. And I definitely want to go to a shop with all this money, which means I'm going right because I can't get 2 elites in a shop if I go left. So the path is pretty much decided. I'm going to take a bunch of events here because, you know, reduce card rewards from Busted Crown. And also we get a bonus chest if I can get to 4 question mark rooms. I think I'm going to Vigilance to store energy and then Miracle the Vault here, because this is not a very good turn. And this turn is not much better, actually. So I guess I can play Fasting. Guess there's no reason not to Weave here. And then I just strike, meditate, give me Wheel Kick, Cut Through Fate, I guess. Kind of an awkward first 2 turns here. And really awkward that both my Wrath entries are on the bottom of the deck. Thankfully I can get to them with Cut Through Fate. And I feel pretty safe doing that with the Tranquility in hand. So I'm going to Mental Fortress first, then Cut Through Fate here. Give me Tantrum. Play Weave first. And Tantrum kills the front one, so I can Weave the back one. Then Tantrum here. Draws itself with Gremlin Horn. So busted. Draws itself again with Gremlin Horn, because it's the only thing in my draw pile. And yeah, that's that fight. Would have drawn itself another time, which is absolutely crazy. Crazy how good Tantrum is. One of the strongest cards in the game. And absolutely give me 3 colorless. Oh wait, no, I have Busted Crown. So these are probably not, they're only 1 each. So I'm just going to look once. And Transmutation's hilarious. I don't think I want it. No thanks, Transmutation. It's a really strong card, but it's also just like kind of random in what it does for you. Just sometimes not very much. Let's see. If I Mental Fortress, Tantrum. Kind of lacking energy here. I'd like to play all 3 of these powers, but then I can't Spirit Shield or Vault. Or all 2 of these powers, rather. Both of them. Both powers. I want to play both. I get a tiny bit of block from Mental Fortress if I play it before I play Tantrum. Then I take 14 instead of 6. Which I guess isn't the end of the world. Not great, though. What if I use a vulnerable potion here? Can I just kill this jerk? fasting. No, I'm not going to be able to kill him. Not even close. I really don't want to miss a tantrum though. So I'm going to take a little bit of damage here. I could just full block with Spirit Shield, take it slow. I guess let's do that. Or I could just vault. Maybe I just vault. Get a better turn. Yeah, let's vault. At least I got one of my powers in play. And now I can Eruption Vigilance. Doesn't do a lot for me though. Guess it's better than the alternative. Or I could Cut Through Fate Vigilance. Yeah, because I didn't play Spirit Shield, right? So stance changing doesn't get me any extra block. And Vigilance full blocks on its own, so that's fine. Discard both of these, I guess? Yeah. Stinks to miss Deceive Reality, though. But I want to get down in this deck. Okay. So now I can weave. Gives me meditate, so I can weave again. See, now I'm taking damage anyway. But at least I can meditate, tantrum, and Cut Through Fate, I guess. Take 13 though. Tantrum basically just kills. Cut Through Fate does kill. I don't want a Flurry of Blows. Maybe it's not horrible. It is upgraded. And we are changing stances a lot. Fine, I'll take one Flurry of Blows. Only because it's upgraded. And we get Match and Keep. Hopefully I don't get any curses. I can take a second Tranquility. Not sure if I want that. Fear No Evil would be great. Let's see if we can find the Fear No Evil here. We did not, in fact, find the Fear No Evil. Oh well. That's pretty much the norm for that event. You don't usually find cards. So, Flurry of Blows, Tantrum returns Flurry of Blows. And then I can choose Vault or Vigilance. Let's see what Cut Through Fate has. Okay, I like playing Mental Fortress here. And I don't even need the Vigilance. Be safer if I did though, huh? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, now I can just Tantrum. Flurry of Blows, Cut Through Fate. It gives me Fasting. I would like to play Fasting here. And we're already full blocking. So just strike, strike. The Tranquility, I feel pretty safe staying in Wrath. Especially when I have a Tantrum that hits like a truck. It keeps putting itself back in the draw pile for me. So crazy strong. Look at the damage I did. It's insane to me that this card is allowed to exist. It's not going to stop me from taking it though. Definitely always going to take it. Because it's so good. I don't think I want either of those actually. Just keep getting the weave back. Those Cut Through Fates. Now we Tantrum. Cut Through Fate gives me Tantrum. And weave. This is like possibly could have killed Transient here. And I probably should have used my regen potion in that fight. I don't know what I was thinking. Essence to Steel isn't that great though, so I don't mind missing it. And now though, an upgraded Tranquility? Yeah, give me another one of those. Good thing to have in the deck. I think I can afford to upgrade something here. Yeah, make the Vault cheaper. That's really important. And we gotta get past the Reptomancer. Let's see. Can't quite kill the daggers with Tantrum, which is sad. So I guess don't even bother putting damage on them. Just deceive reality. Play devotion and miracle to vigilance. Take a little bit. Okay. Now I should use this regen potion before I forget. So let's flurry of blows here. Eruption just doesn't kill. That's a pain in the ass. Now flurry of blows kills here. Cut through fate just barely doesn't kill there. This is scary and annoying. It's okay though, because now I can vault if I want to, which I probably should do. So let's play the strike here, fasting here, and then vault. Okay, then we get weave here. Cut through fate gets us weave back and tantrum. Let's mental fortress, tranquility. Play these. Oh wait, I can wait on the weave until I'm in wrath. So let's tantrum. Then weave, then flurry of blows. Cut through fate gives me tantrum back, which kills. Yeah, kind of a waste of a potion. Didn't get all the healing I could have. Barely got any actually. And yeah, I said I'd take a prostrate now. Now that I have devotion. So give me that. Not a bad upgrade even. And I could get second mental fortress. I could get toolbox. It'd be pretty cool. I don't think I want a second meditate. What would I remove? Probably just a strike. Let's get a strike out of the deck. I didn't realize I had so much money. Second mental fortress is great with all the stance change we have. And yeah, give me the toolbox. It's a good relic. Give you some neat stuff. And we get 2 chests in a row here. Centennial Puzzle's great. And War Paint is fine. That probably couldn't hit any better than what it did. Yeah, Deceive Reality is not that great of an upgrade. Pretty happy with it. And let's go get this last elite. Although we got to get through the jaw worms first. I guess Flash of Steel is cool. Especially when I have Wrath here. So Mental Fortress, Tantrum Mew, Flash of Steel. Okay, that gets me Vigilance. Or I can Wheel Kick. Let's Wheel Kick to kill here. Then we get Flurry of Blows, Weave. Don't quite kill. Cut through fate. That's okay because I can prostrate. And meditate actually full block, so I don't need to use my miracle. I can just meditate. I guess Wheel Kick, Flash of Steel? I guess. Okay. Now we get Eruption, Wheel Kick. Oh, Flurry of Blows, then Wheel Kick. Kills you. Flash of Steel. I can just vault and kill, really. Don't even really need to, though. I can just play Tantrum and kill. Inner Peace. Yeah, that's card draw when you're in Calm. And a way into Calm. Give me Inner Peace. And we get a bonus shop. Okay. I could have a nice waffle. Don't think I really need it. Actually, this Ancient Potion could be huge. Block the debuff from fasting in a big fight, like against the heart. I think I value that more than I value an Explosive Potion. So give me that. And I'll save money for Act 4, because nothing else here is really that great. I mean, Foresight's okay. I don't think I need it, though. And we get to fight these jerks again. Give me the Swift Strike, I guess. Let's see. Get to play Mental Fortress. Maybe just Swift Strike Vault. Cut through Fate first. Yeah, discard both of those. Then we'll Vault. Since I already have a way into Calm with Tranquility here. And then I can use that to draw more. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's do that. So Flurry of Blows, Weave. Cut through Fate first, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Then we Weave. Inner Peace. Then I can... Prostrate's free, obviously, so do that. Then we Eruption. That draws. Flurry of Blows here. Wheel Kick doesn't kill. Taking 2 if I stay in Wrath, but I guess I have Meditate, so there's no reason to do that. Let's just Wheel Kick. Oh, now I can Tantrum you. Tantrum the middle one. And then strike this one to redraw, not Tantrum. Okay. There's a 50-50, so I thought I'd try it. And then I guess let's just Miracle to Mental Fortress, Meditate. Give me Eruption and Cut through Fate, I guess. Doesn't really matter that much. Because we just kill this turn with Tantrum. Okay, Speed Potion. Another thing that could be kind of cool with the Ancient Potion. I don't think I want it though. And I don't want Sanctity. So let's see how it goes against Giant Ted. I'll take a Panacea. Because that can help me block the debuff from fasting in this fight if I want. Alright. So let's Weave. I guess Eruption, then Tantrum. Then Cut through Fate. That gives me Vault. Interesting. I was gonna Vigilance here, but maybe I Vault now. Yeah, because I want to get Fasting in play without the debuff. So let's Vault here, and then we definitely get that done this turn. He's a jerk attacking me for a bunch, though. So, Fasting. Guess I should Cut through Fate before I Tantrum to try to get one of the Tranquilities or some kind of block. Get Spirit Shield, but I can't play it. So I guess discard both of these. Gives me the Weave damage. Looks like I'm taking a big hit here, though. I guess my best option is to Cut through Fate again. Can't play Deceive Reality. I really need one of the Calm entries. And I got Tranquility. Cool, cool, cool. So let's do that. And take still a big hit, but less. And we even draw because of it. So now I can Mental Fortress. Flurry of Blows, Weave. Let's Inner Peace first, then Eruption. There's Mental Fortress again. Prostrate. Flurry. That gives me Tantrum, which I definitely want. Weave. Kill. Smiling Mask. You're a little late, but at least I know I can remove a card if I want to. And I'm not the biggest fan of Study, even upgraded. Yeah, I don't want it. Have to recall here, obviously. I don't think we have the tools we would need to kill Time Eater on turn 1. Although maybe. In fact, I'm not sure how Vault interacts with that. We do get to play Fasting for free thanks to this Panacea. So, Toolbox. Being a bro here. Being very helpful. Then I guess Mental Fortress. And I'll Miracle to Vigilance. Full block. 5 is a little weird number to leave it on, but hopefully it won't matter here. Definitely got a wheel kick to try to get any semblance of block here, which we did not get, but now I can inner piece to draw more. Okay. So now I can tantrum. Flurry of Blows is kind of a bad card for this fight. What are you going to do, though? I think this is a place to vault, but then I just get to play 3 next turn. But how am I blocking otherwise, right? I guess I could just get Devotion down. Just like Prostrate, Tranquility, Devotion, and one other card. Yeah, let's do it that way, I guess. Devotion, and it doesn't matter between these. I can live with 8. Now we have the other Mental Fortress. So now that that's in play, we just basically want to dance back and forth between the stances as much as possible and play Tantrum as much as possible. So, play the Weave, Cut Through Fate gives me Tantrum back and Weave back. Look at this damage. Brutal. Time Eater doesn't have a chance. I guess I can hold Tranquility and play it next turn if I need to. Although I'm pretty sure he heals next turn. So we're safe. So that means I play 3 cards, which is Prostrate. Prostrate goes Divine. I don't think that's going to kill. So I guess I want to wait on the Prostrate. Just play Tantrum, Vigilance, Inner Piece, just to get it up to 12. That damage didn't matter because he's healing anyway. And now we are Divine. So now I can Flurry of Blows, Tranquility, or Weave rather. And then I guess Tantrum first. Then we get Flurry again. Then Eruption. Tranquility, then Eruption. To get Flurry of Blows back. And then I think I just Vault here. Hopefully draw damage next turn. Yeah, win. Not bad. Not a bad fight. So we're going into Act 4. Don't have the greatest block plan here. It's basically all Mental Fortress all the time. Unless they want to be super cool and give me a talk to the hand in this shop right here. I would take it. What's my upgrade? Probably the other Mental Fortress, since that's the only way I'm blocking. There is not, in fact, a talk to the hand. There's a second fasting, which is preposterous. Probably not necessary. I don't know. What am I even using dupe potions on here? I guess I could dupe Devotion. That'd be kind of crazy. Dupe Mental Fortresses. Since I just got done saying how it's all my block. So maybe I want to buy another dupe potion. So I can dupe all my powers. Except for fasting. Yeah, let's do that. So ditch the Fear Potion, which is good, but not as strong as a dupe potion. And I guess I remove my last strike here. Yeah. Remove my strike. Alright, let's see how Shield and Spear go. Apotheosis. See, this is the other amazing thing about toolboxes. Sometimes it gives you Apotheosis. However, I think because of fasting, I actually prefer the Panacea here. Most of my deck's upgraded anyway, right? And this allows me to do the same thing I'm going to do against the Heart, which is use the artifact to block the fasting debuff. So let's do that. Hopefully I draw fasting in a timely manner. Although I don't appear to be, do I? But I can't even meditate Panacea. This is a really rough turn one. At least I get to block a little bit from Mental Fortress. And I guess Flurry of Blows. I'm going to try to get back around to the Panacea. Because it'll get wasted by the debuff that he is doing here. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. This isn't when he adds burns, right? I'm trying to remember how this works now. So yeah, I guess there's literally nothing for me to do here but meditate. At least I block. Yeah, that is the burns. Okay, so I could have used it there. But now the shield is going to debuff me. And since I still didn't draw fasting, I'm glad I did it that way. So let's just weave, Flurry of Blows. I guess Inner Peace. Okay, now I can vault. That's good. Let's Mental Fortress vault, I think. Try to get a better turn here. Alright, now we got some stance change. That's good. So I can Tantrum here. Get Flurry back. Prostrate, Deceive Reality, Devotion. Spirit Shield, which I probably should have played sooner. And then Tranquility for Calm. Play that there. Is that a full block? It is. So I can hold on to this safety. Alright. Not horrible. Still not great though. And maybe we can draw into that Panacea now. I think I need to turn around and start attacking this jerk. So let's Eruption first. Then Tantrum. And Cut Through Fate. Discard both of these. There's Tantrum again. Being crazy like it is. I guess Vigilance, full blocks. So I don't need to waste the Miracle. Yeah. Alright. Hopefully we draw well this turn. It'll be a scary one. Let's see. Obviously we Tantrum here now. Oh wait, I can prostrate. I can prostrate before I do. Go Divine. That's a little more damage. So let's do that. Play Flurry first. Then Tantrum. Which kind of stinks to go out of Divine that quickly. But that's all we had. Let's see. Now I Deceive Reality for another safety. And I guess I just Spirit Shield because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's do that. I'd like to kill one of these guys sooner rather than later. Doesn't seem to be happening though. Now I can meditate Panacea Fasting though for the end of this turn. So that's something. And I guess I should be trying to kill the guy in the back. Since it's more doable. So let's try Weave. Cut Through Fate. I guess draw Inner Peace here. Weave again. Wheel Kick. Draws me Tantrum. Which still doesn't quite kill, huh? I think I need energy here. So let's Tranquility, then Tantrum, Flurry of Blows, then Tantrum. Then I can Flurry of Blows here. That gives me Tantrum back. So then I can Tantrum here. Cut Through Fate. Gives me Tantrum back. Because it's the most broken card in the world. And then I can even I think I need to safety and meditate. I can't play Tantrum another time, right? Because that's going to do 36. If I stance change, that full blocks. So I can play Tantrum. I don't even need to play safety. Cool. And then, yeah, give me these. Just for shits and giggles. Not really going to matter since the fight's basically over. But I want to at least say I got it down. I did insane damage with it. Let's prostrate, inner peace. And I guess there's no reason not to meditate those. Now we get to end in divinity. Cool. Ornamental fan is going to be helpful. A little extra block. And I don't want windmill strike. Even upgraded. Not that good. Blind seems kind of useful in this fight. Give me blind. That's pretty cool. Now, looks like I'm taking a little bit of damage here. Oh no, I have vigilance. I don't need to. So let's just play vigilance. Dupe the mental fortress, like I said I was going to. Dupe the devotion, like I said I was going to. And then play blind. And I'm actually going to miracle to meditate to hold vigilance and blind for next turn. Because getting that weakened down for longer is going to be beneficial. Looks like I'm going to have to tank some damage here, though. I don't want to Entropic Brew until I get my other powers to use those potions the way I want to. So I guess Vigilance first. Play Blind. And I'm just going to cut through Fate. Okay, I'm glad I didn't have to draw Fasting. Take a bunch of damage this turn. But that's hopefully going to be most of it. Okay, now I get extra Divinity energy. So that's pretty dope. It means I can play Prostrate here for block. Let's use the Ancient Potion and Fasting. So now we do shitload of damage. Play Weave, because there's no reason not to. Deceive Reality. Same. Get the Slimed out of the deck. And now this sucks to waste Divinity here. But I'm just going to Vault, because these cards are not useful in my hand right now. Look at this. We're Divine again, because I have double Devotion in play. Absolutely insane. I love it. So now we double the Mental Fortress. Which gives us 24 block every time we change stances now. Which means that I can safely Eruption here. So Flurry of Blows first. Cut through Fate. I guess I don't mind drawing the Void right now. There's no reason to though, right? Just give me Tantrum. Then I can Weave. Tantrum first because I'm in Divinity. Do that. Now we're in Wrath. Still full blocking though. At least for now. I will with Spirit Shield anyway. Oh yeah, didn't I say something about using my potions? Might as well. Can upgrade a safety, that's funny. I don't think there's really anything else worth upgrading here. The Cut Through Fates would be nice. I'll wait and get it on those. Or even the Prostrate, honestly. Would be kind of cool. So I guess I'm just going to Spirit Shield here. Not really any reason to do anything else. Also not the most useful potions in that Entropic Brew. That's okay though. So buttons. I guess I Tantrum Vigilance here. Kind of a sad turn otherwise. Let's Tantrum and Distilled Chaos. Because why the heck not? Yeah, give me Wheel Kick. Wheel Kick's great. In fact, that's something I could upgrade. Yeah, let's make the Wheel Kick nice and strong. So play that. Draws 2. Prostrate. Means we're divine next turn. So I can weave here and deceive reality for another safety. Cool. Starting to get the damage in there. We do have a lot of block now too. 2 safeties in my hand. The weakness is worn off though. Maybe I dupe pot the blind. Kind of a funny idea to strip the artifact here. And then I can meditate blind so he's weak next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Kind of a weird play. Can't say I've ever used a dupe pot on a blind before, but here we are. So, Flurry of Blows, Cut Through Fate. I actually want the Cut Through Fate more than I want the Tantrum, because it's going to return Weave and keep me in Divinity. Don't want the Burn. There's that Abacus. And then, I guess just Eruption, Vigilance, Meditate at this point. There's not even much for me to meditate because I cycled the deck. That's okay. So meditate these, I guess. Looking like I'm not even going to need these Tranquilities, which is a pretty good feeling. No reason not to prostrate here for a little block. Cut Through Fate. Discard the Weave, because then I immediately get it back. Which I love the order of operations there. Didn't even need the blind. I'd rather just keep dealing damage with the weaves. Or the one weave, rather. Now I guess I Tantrum while I'm in Divinity. And win. Alright. That was a pretty good run. Didn't get our achievement, but another fun Watcher run. And I got a little bit of a win streak going here, which I'm not really that consistent on Watcher. So I'm happy that I'm seemingly maybe getting a little better at this character. I don't know. I feel like I still have a long ways to go. See what our score was. Alright, pretty low, but I guess we beat a few elites. Huh, not bad. Anyway, with that, we're going to call that an episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.